Another video. Oh my god, this guy never stops. And he's got some weird thing hanging out the side of his head. I'm trying a new microphone. Let's see if this works. This video is for Chitubox 1.9.3 and I'm going to call this one "But my tall parts, they keep failing." Okay, here we go. So I've previously done this on another video which I'll show you up in this top corner. Just kidding, I have no idea how to do that. So you can find it yourself. So what I did this is called the Baphomet Dragon, and I've pre-supported it all with mediums, internal and external, and you know, I was about to print it, but then I looked around it and I thought there's a lot of extra gaps through here, and I know that these tall ladder type supports will often fail, and the reason for that is that it only takes the slightest amount of movement or buckling and they will mess your day up. But these are with the 1.9.3, yeah, I said that right. These are an intuitive support that throws up double, and this little support here, you see it's hanging off the side of another one. This is called a buttress type support, and it's auto generated, but the advantage of this is I can move these supports without upsetting the ones that are already into the main model. So if I go into here, into supports, and if I first of all get into the right spot again. Okay, so I've got, I'll just show you, there's two ladders. So these two, what I want to do is make it stronger, and I can do that by going over here into modify, and then I click and I can hold the mouse down and I can drag these halfway across to occupy the same space, and then I can change their height to match. So what I've now got, looking from above, is instead of two ladders I've now got like an angle of strength, and it's thrown extra cross members in there, so that's actually, well, I would say tripled in strength compared to what it had before, because it's now got strength in two directions, not just one. I can see right here there's a single, I'm just looking next to it, there's a single upright just there. Don't like the look of that. So what I might do on that one is add, I'll go plus, medium, no I want medium, plus medium, there's a single line coming all the way up here, so I'm going to add there and there to give it some guts. So now it's got sort of a triangle form. So coming over here, we're just going through these tall ladder looking things. They're not right. So in here I can see there's a problem as well, and so I want, let's go one there. I have no idea what that just did. Didn't look right, did it? One there. I'm going to go and triple this one, and one there. Now what am I going to do here? I have added 3 supports, and one of them is supported onto the support, well, 2 of them actually. So if I go here and here to share the same space, and then move that ball down, what I've now got is a triangular scaffold pillar which has a lot of strength. I can't even move that out further to give it more. That'll be even more strength. So now I've got a pillar running up there, and I'll leave it at that for the moment. This one over here, it's not too bad a structure, but I will move it. I'll move that, and I'll move that to occupy the same space. I'll drop that down to match it, and now I've got that extra strong Oh, it's not quite sharing the spot. Yeah, that's extra strong, way up high, the whole way up is stronger. So here's two more of these buttress ones. They can share the same space. It's easier to see if they're sharing the right spot by looking at the feet. Oh, I like it out here actually. I'll bring that one back out. There. So again, big tall pillar. And over here I've got some spindly stuff. So this one doesn't have the flying buttresses on it, so I'll have to add them. So I'll just put here onto, so I'm adding supports to the supports, and I don't want them to be these little interconnecting ones. I want them to be all the way from the ground. So that one throws it in all the way from the ground. Now when I modify, I can put this one and this one to occupy the same space. Just get the height right. Go check at the bottom that they're in the right foot position. Right, now let's have a look. Yes, so when we look at this structure now, it is starting to form strong high bonds. And that's about it. So you go through all the way around. Now you don't have to have these triangle structures. If you have a look over here, this is the lattice structure, and it has even more strength. And the main idea with the lattice structure is that you zigzag across the plate as you go to give it that web strength. If you make them all in a line, then they'll bend. But if they've got this triangulation type strength, so if I was going super tall in an area that had maybe some heavy weight, these are fairly fine up here, but if I had some heavy weight and I had to go super tall, I would have both these triangulation structures plus probably a bit more than halfway up I would add a pair, modify and get them to share the same space. Oh, come back here you. Now it'll snap off if it starts to crash into the part. Oh, I pulled the wrong one then. I'm going to pull this one. Okay, and then change the height because it doesn't like printing horizontal. I get that right. Okay, so now it has a structural lower section so that it's not a giant triangle pillar, it's actually more rigid at the bottom and then it gets better at the top. A bit like the strength of, say, the Eiffel Tower. The base is very broad so that it can reach high. That's about it for today.